John here with Mold Removal Center, www.moldremovalcenter.com. In this video, we're going to talk about how to kill mold with sunshine. Good old-fashioned sunshine. Now, in this day and age, everyone seems to have mold problems big and small. I mean, whether you got a little mustiness under the bed or you got a full-blown black mold disaster inside the walls, let's face it, insulation's getting better. We're making our homes more and more airtight, and as a result, one of the downsides of that is that mold's becoming a more prevalent problem. Now, if your house falls on the musty, mildewy, smelly end of the scale, but not the harmful side of the scale, then your solution, it's good news. It can be a simple, non-toxic, and all-natural one. That's right, I'm talking about sunshine. It's nature's mold solution. That's right, it's tried and true. Kills mold forever. If you've got a minor mold problem that's affecting items that can be easily taken out of your house, then mold's worst enemy can now be your best friend. Solar Magic and mold removal. This method works for any item made of fabric and most items made of leather, depending on how bad the infestation is. So it's simple, it's low cost, just give it a shot. First thing in the morning, put on gloves and a simple mask to protect yourself from any flying spores as you're dusting the mold off the items, and then wipe each item with a clean cloth, both inside and out. And then just hang as many as you can on a sturdy clothesline. Leave some space between the items so that the breeze and the sun can do their jobs, and just let's see what happens. After sunset, you can go take a careful sniff, and really, you'd be amazed. But if you aren't, if the mold isn't gone, if the smell isn't gone, then you can try this. Level 2, next steps for stubborn smells. Bust out the white vinegar. That's right, it's nature's mildest disinfectant, but it works really well to get rid of mold. So early in the next morning, same thing, hang everything out, but this time, lightly spray each item with a 1-to-1 mixture of white vinegar and water, basically half of one, half of the other, and then let the sun go to work. By sunset on the second day, you should have really fresh smelling stuff. Now, if it's really bad, okay, and these two methods didn't work, then you're going to have to bring out the bigger guns. Try washing it in detergent and hot water, and then drying it in the sun, and then using the white vinegar. Often that can really work. Beyond that, there is some specialized things you can do. Go to the dry cleaners, in worst case, chuck it in the thrift store pile and get that moldy stuff out. Basically, you want to get rid of the mold to keep your family healthy. If you have some moldy smelling items in your closet, the thing to think is, let the sun do its deal. But at the same time, take a hard look at your closet. I mean, if mold is in there, then are there other issues? Do you have a leak somewhere? Too much moisture in those areas? I mean, all mold needs is moisture, still air, and an organic food source. Clothing counts for that, unfortunately. So if it keeps showing up in your closet, you might have a bigger issue, and there's some things you can do to take a look at that. Because basically, if you've got mold, you got too much moisture and too little circulation. Basically, be vigilant, and you'll keep your family and your clothes safe from the harmful effects of mold. www.moldremovalcenter.com has tons of information about how to get rid of mold anywhere in your house. Use us anytime you want to get mold free.